This is a project going back to 2013, and the Heartlands of Fife Local Tourist Association area businesses came together, and they were basically in a workshop, and the title In the Footsteps of Kings came about. It was discussed, and it resonated with everybody. There's a lot to do in this area. Pretty much it's an outdoor area for Fife and very much family adventure. There's a lot of royal connections as well in this area. So they, as a group, they decided that they would create a consumer website around the theme of In the Footsteps of Kings. And then when at the same time, I was talking to people in the technology sphere, and what was emerging around that time was augmented and virtual reality, although it was pretty raw at that point. So I persuaded them that rather than just doing a driving route on a website, why don't we try and do an augmented reality project? The app itself, each site has its own scannable image, and it's pretty much, people have described it to me like, is it like a QR code? You scan it in the same way as a QR code, but you're scanning a picture, not lines. But what that does then is it activates a game. And here at Ravenscraig Castle, the game is placing a cannon on the floor in front of you, and then loading the cannon in the right order, and then taking your cannon through a telescope and aiming it at the pirate ship in the Forth, because there were pirate ships based in the Isle of May, off Anstruther, and they would come down the Forth and try and bombard this part of Fife and obviously ransack places. So that's pretty much why Ravenscraig was created and why it's here. So you take your cannon and you shoot it at the pirate ship, and the game is you've got to load your cannon in the right order and destroy that pirate ship. And then you get a token, and you collect your token at all the 5 or 6 sites that you go to. And you know, if that's back again, isn't it, to the Kingdom of Fife, what does that mean? You know, Fife in Dunfermline was the royal capital of Scotland for 200 years. That's pretty much lost in time. You know, we need to really sweat these assets. It's a fascinating place, Fife. It's got so much. So what, you know, as I've mentioned before when we set up the partnership, it's about creating products and experiences all around Fife that attract different audiences for different experiences.